This is a concept presentation for a biometric identity verification system for Médecins Sans Frontières, Doctors Without Borders. The concept of a solution for a biometric verification system for the purpose of providing support services for health and humanitarian operations was brought first to us by Ms. Alex Riggs. Based on her ample experience in the field and on the practical experience that we have had on the management of identity of populations, we came out with a solution that we think is the basis of an expedite and pragmatic approach for the enrollment and verification of populations that require what we mentioned as the humanitarian aid, being this medical attention or shelter, food, etc. The system has been designed and devised to integrate into any type of other type of supply chain management and or logistics distribution systems that the organization might have. With this in mind, we will proceed to the next step to explain what are the components of the solution so you can see them working. The web enrollment module. This is the this is the basis of the capture process, and we are seeing here that we had developed a application that can be reached from any type of internet browser. As you can see, upon logging into the Doctors Without Borders, we have the capability of performing from that particular station, being a PC, a cellular phone, a tablet, a process of initiating the enrollment of this refugee, which, as you see here, you have a group of people that are being displaced and they require for all that support. So the idea is to have an application that can be performing as soon as possible, the fastest and most efficient manner, a process in which I can get the basic information from the identity of the person as well as the general conditions that he can relay to us, such as what are the pre-existing medical conditions. So when that process comes and he is medically evaluated, we will have a better basis of knowledge. As you can observe, the fields that we have defined as the main capture fields are typical basic demographic information, basic information in regards to their or places of origin, and also we have incorporated what it is the medical association, the American Medical Association rap sheet for the emergency trauma centers when you arrive and they require you to register. So what we have done basically is that um, we're providing into this process. Obviously, it's all customizable. We will be providing a process in which you will be in an average of about a minute to 3 minutes at the most, we assume, based on the testings that we have done, uh, that we can have a person that has been processed properly and we have already an identity for this person, and it's ready to be processed by the biometric capture component in order to have a identity bracelet provided in order to be able to have access to all the services that are being provided in that encampment. Upon completion of the first phase of the enrollment process, a QR code is generated in the station that is performing the capture, which serves as an identifier record number to be used by the health volunteer to bring the record and can proceed to finish the second phase, which is the biometric enrollment form that is a resident on the specialized field device. In this case, a tablet. It's a ruggedized military grade type of device that will allow us to perform this biometric enrollment and the wristband issuance. The field unit, as you can see, can read from multiple types of identifications, which allows us to perform many other types of activities with other types of agencies, and to be able to check the identity of that card holder, for example, a international worker or a patient. Once the field worker accesses the field application, he or she will record a bracelet with the information that the QR code recorded on phase 1. With the retrieved information on the field device, the field worker can proceed to write the bracelet with the information and proceed with the biometric capture of the traits of the refugee. So, the process for the enrollment of the refugee and the possible verification also of an employee has been performed. Now we go into the field identity of the wristband. So let's assume that we have here on the camp one of the terminals. It goes into the biometric verification. As you can see, it will read the bracelet microchip and the fingerprint in order to provide an identification of the bearer of that biometric bracelet, as I'm posting here. So once we do the process of the reading, it reads what is the identifier in that regards, and immediately it will require for the bearer to provide the fingerprint in order to have the proper match of the person that is bringing upon this identifier with the benefits, being that medical assistance, being that food, clothing, shelter, etc. The whole purpose is to establish a chain of custody and to have an efficiency in the supply chain management of medications, as well as the rest of the other type of goods and services that these people are requiring. In this example, a fingerprint and bracelet are a no match, therefore an invalid user, and no benefits are dispensed. When we're going to be following a procedure of a hit or a valid dispensing, it's going to be the same procedure as reading the bracelet, capturing the fingerprint, checking against the central database, and performing the identification. In this case, we do have a valid user and benefits can be dispensed.